An intense wave of speculation has surged through Hollywood in recent weeks, centered on a looming remake of the 1992 drama The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard. Industry insiders suggest that Warner Bros. Aims to leverage the original's enduring cultural cachet to launch a tentpole property capable of both critical acclaim and commercial success. At the heart of this buzz is the prospect that global music superstar Taylor Swift may assume the film's leading role, one indelibly associated with the late Whitney Houston. The original Bodyguard achieved remarkable box office returns, grossing over $410 million worldwide against a $25 million production budget. Yet, it was the accompanying soundtrack that solidified its legacy, becoming the highest-selling film soundtrack of all time. Houston's powerhouse rendition of Dolly Parton's I Will Always Love You transcended cinematic boundaries to top charts globally, earning her 2 Grammy Awards and cementing the song as her defining signature. Beyond commercial triumphs, the film's fusion of romance, suspense, and sensational vocals elevated Houston's public persona from chart-topping singer to bona fide screen icon. Behind the scenes at Warner Bros. Executives have quietly assembled a creative team designed to recapture that alchemy for a modern audience. At the helm stands Sam Wrench, fresh from directing the acclaimed documentary Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour. The Eras Tour. Tasked with balancing rigorous investigative storytelling and musical spectacle, Wrench represents the studio's commitment to a director equally versed in live performance and cinematic craft. Jonathan Abrams, whose recent script for Jura #2 demonstrated a deft hand with character-driven tension, has been commissioned to pen the screenplay. Together, Wrench and Abrams form the nucleus of a production poised to revisit a narrative steeped in both melodrama and meticulous security intrigue. Central to this enterprise is the still unconfirmed involvement of Taylor Swift, whose superstar status arguably eclipses even the original film's leads at the height of their fame. Multiple sources within the music and film communities report that Swift is close to signing a contract encompassing a comprehensive suite of rights, original songs for the film's soundtrack, merchandise licensing, and, critically, approval over the actor cast as her character's romantic counterparts. Yet, as is typical in high-stakes negotiations, conflicting insider accounts muddy the waters. One party insists that the agreement is effectively sealed, while another cautions that no definitive deal has been reached. Official spokespeople for Swift have declined to offer comment. Swift does commit. It will mark her most substantial foray into feature films since Cats 2019. In which she portrayed the feline bomb ballerina and co-authored an original number with Andrew Lloyd Webber. That production, despite its star-studded ensemble, was met with critical derision and underwhelming box office returns. Nevertheless, Swift has spoken candidly about the experience in interviews, characterizing it as a formative opportunity. She praised her collaboration with Weber, noting the chance to observe a masterwork and highlighting her admiration for the dancers and performers who brought the stagecraft to life. Her willingness to embrace that so-called weird-ass movie underscores an artist unafraid of creative risks, an attribute Warner Bros. Likely finds appealing. A pivotal challenge for the remake lies in replicating the palpable on-screen chemistry that Houston shared with Kevin Costner. In the original, Houston's Rachel Marin, a celebrated vocalist under stalker threat, and Costner's former Secret Service agent, Frank Farmer, developed a bond that transcended the script's procedural veneer. Their dynamic propelled the film's emotional core, earning it 2 Academy Award nominations and fostering a genuine off-camera friendship that endured until Houston's passing in 2012. Costner's eulogy presence among a select 8 speakers at her funeral spoke volumes about their mutual respect. Warner Bros. Aspires to find a modern counterpart to that rapport, and names such as Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck, and Tom Cruise have surfaced in casting discussions. Each name brings substantial box office cachet, Pitt's storied career, Affleck's dramatic gravitas, and Cruise's historic affiliation with Warner through his development deal. However, Cruise's contract with the studio covers only original productions developed under its banner, complicating his eligibility as a performer in this reboot. It is essential to recall the core narrative beats: Rachel Moran's meteoric rise in the music world, the emergence of a credible stalking threat, and the reluctant assignment of Frank Farmer to provide close protection. This juxtaposition of romance and risk cultivated a tension that, when paired with Houston's transcendent vocals, resonated with audiences worldwide. The screenplay by Abrams will thus need to honor these elements, marrying suspense with melodic interludes while preserving the precise character arcs that defined the original success. Meanwhile, the potential casting of Taylor Swift dovetails with another significant Hollywood crossover, her partner, Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce. In 2023, Kelce signed with a creative artists agency, KAR, in anticipation of a post-football acting career, and has since landed a cameo in Adam Sandler's upcoming Happy Gilmore 2. More ambitiously, he secured a leading part in the action comedy Loose Cannons. Scheduled to commence filming next year, the same projected window as the Bodyguard remake. This parallel trajectory suggests a shared pivot from primary professions into cinematic endeavors, presenting the entertainment industry with perhaps its most high-profile power couple. Should both projects proceed as planned, Swift and Kelce could emerge as a unified force within Hollywood's next wave of box office draws. As Warner Bros. Moves toward a formal announcement, the broader question persists. Can this remake achieve parity with, or even surpass, the cultural footprint of its predecessor? The original film's blend of Houston's unrivaled vocal prowess and Costa's sturdy on-screen bearing forged a template that has proven difficult to replicate. Yet, in Swift and Kelce, the studio may have identified a generational analogue whose combined fan bases offer expansive global reach. Extensive global reach. The ultimate measure will hinge on artistic execution, whether Wrench's direction and Abrams' narrative cohesion can integrate chart-topping melodies with credible thriller elements, and whether Swift and her co-star can embody the nuanced chemistry that gave the 1992 version its enduring appeal. In the coming months, as contractual details crystallize and principal photography timelines firm up, industry observers will watch closely. A successful Bodyguard remake could redefine the intersection between music superstardom and mainstream cinema, while any misstep may underscore the challenges inherent in reimagining a title so deeply embedded in popular culture. For now, the investigative spotlight remains fixed on Warner Bros. Next moves, will they secure Taylor Swift's signature on the dotted line, and will the couple's dual Hollywood ambitions culminate in a remake worthy of its formidable legacy? No? Only time will reveal whether this bold undertaking can command the same reverence as the original that captivated millions more than 3 decades ago.